I am live. We're going to be playing some, if this ever works, we're going to be playing some golf galore. I think that's what you're supposed to say that anyway. Galore. Yeah. Yep. We're playing some golf galore. Yes, we are. It'll be good. It'll be good. It'll be good. I don't know if I can get it open. There you go. Solo. The valley. I've done the valley, and I've done heavens, and I've done I don't know if I've done castle yet, so let's do castle. I think I have done castle, but we'll play it anyway. 2 minutes, sure. Time for each coin is 2 minutes. Strikes 10. Collision off, because I'm not talking with anybody else. Hardcore off. Spawn standard. Jumping off. So I'll start. Let's see. Let's try and play. I'm going to play one probably level of this. One round, I guess you'd call it. Yeah, round. So. No. Now tell me if it's really skip. Have a problem? No, it says it's doing pretty well. But I don't know if anybody's there, so let me just check on YouTube. Yep. Let's see if it's working. I don't know if this is like... Let's see. Yeah, so. Maybe. I don't know if I'm live. And this thing's taking forever to load. My. Oh, well. It's not responding now. Oh, it's... Oh, I'm not signed in. So let me sign in. Okay. I don't know if I'm actually live. Ka-doom! Ka-doom! Ah! You suck. That's terrible. I hate when I do that. I know. Oh! I was doing the wrong thing. Verify. Just a sec. We are back. I know I have a timer limit here. Oh, 20 seconds. Never mind. Let me just try. I know I don't have the time, so let me see. Oh, come on. I was close to the other one. Come on. No, it's freezing again. No. Damn, I'm not going to run out of time. I'm going to run out of time. Damn it. Dang it. Whoa. Whoa, don't do that. What did I just do? Yeah, I ran out of time. Let me sign it. Wait. Yes. Okay. Guess let me approve. Let me see if it's working. Wait, I'm live, okay. I don't know if it's bad quality though. I could not tell if it's bad quality or not. Oh, it is dropping a bit. I don't know how badly, but it's dropping a bit, so let's go like that. Okay, where am I supposed to go? Oh, there. Okay, I see. I am dropping. Not too badly, though. Okay, you know what? I'm fine with that. 20%. Okay, good. And maybe 20% again. Or 15%. There you go. Boom. I'm good. What are we on? This is number... I don't know what number I'm on. I can deal with those drop frames. So where am I going? Going this way. I'm going downstairs. Okay. Okay, oh, actually, this might work. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Okay, there. There. Now maybe though we might. Oh, there you go. Maybe it might not drop. Come on. There we go. No, damn it. No. Oh, maybe not. No. Okay. Okay, so we'll go to try like a 18. Oh no, that's not enough now. 18 again. Okay, there you go. Now you're going down the stairs. Is that correct? Yeah. Oh, he just went straight up. So let me see. There you go. Now I'm in here, so can I just stop it? I can't, eh? Do I sound okay? Yeah, if I got for that one. But what am I on? Oh, Bob. Okay, there I am. Full 4. Bam! Two. Oh, come on. 3. Oh, I think I just like power it. This one. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna go this way. To go this way to stop. And to go 35%. Ah! Okay. It seems to be working, so let's go. Where am I supposed to go? I think it's down one of these holes. I don't know which one, though. Is it this one? Maybe. No, I think it's this way. Yes, it is. It's over there. Okay. I don't really want to be doing this for a long time, so I'm just going to play one, yeah. Like I said before, that's why I want to play one. Only going to play one. Dang it, not enough. There's 17. Which one's the right one? Is that the right one? Yes, it is, because the other one could have brought me into other places, I think. Ooh, okay. Oh, come on, okay. Boom, bam. Bam, bam. There you go. Oh, come on, gonna know. Come on. And where did I go with this one? I think it just goes. Powerful it can be. I fell off. Dang it. I think it might be powerful with too much. I don't know. Let's try like 70%. Yes, because... Oh, come on. Really? Really? Boom. Okay. So now you go this. Oh, okay. So I go, let's like power that out. And I'm over here. Which is fine because I think I had to go there anyway. I would have fallen in one of the holes. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh. Boom. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, come on. I'm really lagging here, actually. Wow. Ah, I jumped over it. Let's try like 69. 60. Oh, not enough. Ooh. Ooh, it's not good. Ooh. It's really lagging the stream. Maybe I'll stop the stream then. God, wow, it's really lagging. Oh, no, no. Oh, too much. Dang it. Like 30%. Ah, more than that. Like 21%. Ugh! Dang it. Still too much. There. It's still gonna be too much. Watch. Oh no. Okay. Ooh, that was a good shot. If that was 1 or whatever, it would have been great. 8. Oh, I had to go more than that. Man, this is bad. Oh, okay, maybe it was end the stream. I don't know. It's really bad. Ah, oh, close. So you can't see anything. You can hear me though. That's the funny thing. You can hear me. Oh, this is bad. Not that it's horrible. I just want to play it now. Nobody's gonna watch this anyway, so I'm sorry. Yeah. I died. You can die in that? Apparently you can, yes. Oh, stop it. You can still... Okay, you know what then? I'll go slightly over this way. There you go. Oh, I stroked out. What? Okay. Right now. Okay, so you go when they're going down. So like right now. So right now. Okay. I almost done this anyway, so I might just stop the stream after that point, so. Unless I can figure out a way to get it better. I think I'm just, that's it. Oh man. No, like, hey there. Dang it. There you go. Bam. Oh, Oh, that was almost first try. Close to almost first try. So let's try here. Let's go to 80%. Oh, I'm up. Well, maybe I can get 3. Yes. 4. So 4. No, don't tell me I'm gonna start exact. It's not exactly, but it's. Yeah, it's pretty much exactly where I started off. Dang it, I went too far. Okay. There you go, and I'm almost done. So you can't see a damn thing. You're just wow, the stream is bad. This is a waste of a stream, but maybe if I talk about stuff with people, nobody hear this though anyway. At least I don't think. Nope. That's the right one. Oh, that was close. I'm gonna do it twice though. Yeah, 2. Some are 8. Some are stroked out at 12. This last one. I lost, so I gotta aim it right. Right there. Woo! Shot me out of a cannon, okay. Oh! Oh my god, that was the best! Oh, if you could have seen that, that was amazing. I got a 2. That was amazing. Yeah, so I'll see if I can get stuff to be better. Let's see. If I do... What? Maybe I turn off the stream even. Or turn off the game even. Maybe I'll get some time. What? I can't move my mouse now. Mouse is stuck. Oh, there we go. So let me turn off the game. Get out of the game. And just talk to my fans for a second. Not fans. Don't have lots of fans, but you know. Oh, it says play stream is doing decently now. Well, this game won't turn off, so let me just do this. Go like viewer and go to galore. Is galore out? No. And task. There you go. Or should have end task. It says it's gone here. There you go. Go good. Got it. Maybe I'll just make this bigger. So let me just cut this out and then do that. Bam. Am I the only person here now? Or sorry, is it just me now showing? I think it might be. I'm not sure. So. Yeah. What to talk about? I don't know. We'll talk for a few minutes. I don't know. About different things. Okay, something I wanted... Well, I saw it recently, and it's not the worst, but I wanted to just talk about it, because I'll get my opinion out on the matter. I felt like I needed to... Well, not needed to, but I felt like I wanted to get my opinion out on the matter. So, if you haven't heard... If you're a watcher of Cinemassacre, a viewer of Cinemassacre, you would have heard... you would have heard James do this. It's an update video for 2020. What I'm going to do for 2020. And okay, it's not the worst. Nothing wrong with it. It tells a lot of things. You know? It's just like, okay, whatever. It has different things. It's talking about, he's got different, things going on. The year's been crazy, so thank you for understanding that we had to kill this show and that these guys had to help with a lot of this and that. Whatever. That's fine. Then he starts to go on and talk about the fact that he's got a book coming out and the video game, right? And the video I saw of a guy talking about it, he was like, it's 15 seconds long. What the heck? Anyway, I'll explain what it is. It's Mike Matei's leaving the channel. Now, there's nothing wrong with Mike Matei leaving the channel. There might be a good reason for him to leave the channel. I have no idea. But what I'm saying is, I'm just going to tell you my opinion on why I think Mike's leaving the channel. Because he's not even clear on that either. Not that that's a bad thing, necessarily. But he's talking... Or he says it as if... And the way that the guy said it in the video I was watching, or talking about it, he was like... It's just very fast, very quick, very disingenuous. Is that the word, disingenuous? Let me just look at that if I'm using that word correctly. Definition of disingenuous.
Here's the definition of disingenuous: not candid or sincere.
Yeah.
Typically by pretending that one knows less about something than one really does.
Yeah. It does sound a little disingenuous it sounds a little disingenuous in the fact that maybe he knows a little bit too more than he says. He's like, Mike's leaving the channel. There's no hard feeling. Or no, first he says there will be no more James Mike Mondays because Mike's leaving the channel. And I went, that's sad because I liked my James Mike Mondays. But then I realized because here's the thing about a lot of things in life. Now I'm not saying this because I'm some sort of psychologist wizard and I know how this works. I'm just saying that if I found from my life that if I pull something like stop doing something or watching something or engaging in something or eating something or reading something or whatever, I'll learn a lot of the times. I'll figure out that a lot of the times I did not need that thing in the fact that I did not come back to it. So I didn't really like it that much. So James and Mike Wonders is one of those things where, because they said they're going to be a hiatus till February, and then they came out, and then James comes out with, nah, it's over. It's over, don't worry. Because here's the thing about a lot of things in life. Now, I'm not saying this, hey, not that it's a bad thing that they're not going to do it, but it's just kind of sad. But anyway, so first they're going to get hiatus till February, which is possible, which is fine and would have been okay, but because YouTubers get burned out too. Don't get me wrong. Everybody thinks YouTube is such an easy job, and it is. But the thing that they don't understand, a lot of people don't understand, is think of YouTube as producing a TV show. Whatever your schedule would be, whether that's once a day or once a week or once a month. But treat it like it's a TV show, and then you'll realize, oh, it is a lot of work because there's the edit, the video, making the video, then there's editing the video, then there's promoting the video. So really, it is a lot of work. That's not super crazy in the same way all the other ones are in the sense that it's not the same kind of production schedule. You can kind of make your own production schedule and all that, but you learn that you get a schedule, and then or people like it and they want to see it consistently. Like, okay, you said that it'll be on every Monday. It has to be every Monday, and you have to get a video, and you have to be entertaining, and you have to. So, I'm not saying anything wrong with that, but just the way that he said it came off as like, but Mike was such a big influence on the channel. You said nothing. There was nothing ever else. Now maybe he might make a video later on saying longer video or more in-depth video, just saying, okay, thanks Mike for all you've done. Because that's the other thing that he didn't do. He didn't even say anything after that. 15 seconds of just Mike's gone. No more James Mike Mondays because Mike's leaving the channel. Be done. No. Because even if he just gave another 10 seconds to say, Mike, you did so much on this channel. Thanks so much for doing what you've done. Sad to see you go, but we hope you do well in your endeavors. Or I'm sad to see you go, but I hope you do well in your endeavors. Or whatever, right? Which, hey, I'm not... I don't know. Something about it. He didn't even do that. So for me, it feels weird that he didn't even say the minimum of just well, thanks for being on the channel for so long. Because he did. I'm not joking. So if you want a good example of what he's done, just go watch the video, go listen to the podcast, Not So Common Podcast by Pat Contry, Not So Common Podcast, and you look at the episode where he interviews Mike Mate, and you'll see how he said that he did so much with the channel, so much, which, yeah, he did a lot, but I don't know. Anyway, that's my opinion on that. That part of it, it just feels weird and disingenuous. And the other thing is, he also immediately goes on to talking about the Screenwave Media guys and how without the Screenwave Media guys, he wouldn't be able to do what he does now. Now, don't get me wrong, maybe the Screenwave Media guys are a big part now. Because he apparently sold the rights to Cinemassacre to Screenwave Media. Who even is Screenwave Media? Let me look this up. Who is Screenwave Media? Who is Screenwave Media? Let me look this up. Because I've seen it for a while, seeing these people, and it's just At first, I thought it was just, oh, these dinguses. Dismiss. Thank you. What? Oh, sorry. Just a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec here. I have to do something here. Delete from history. Yeah. Hey, thank you. Okay, so. Wait, just delete some too. Delete from history. Okay, good. Now, anyway, delete from history. Screen. Sorry. Wave. Media. No, just Screenwave Media, not the AVGN and nothing. Don't connect it with anything yet. Let me just see. Screenwave Media services for YouTube creators. Oh, is it an MLM? MLN? Multi? MN? No, not MLM. No, that's a whole different thing, which I'm not going to talk about this episode, this live stream. But it's what are they? MCN, multi-channel network. Is that what they are called? MCN? Yeah. It might be what they are. I'm not sure. Just keep looking. Can we look into it? Okay. Philadelphia, October 2018. Screenwave Media is a creator-driven multi-channel network. There it is, publisher. Which apparently, I heard at one point that you can't be on YouTube without being in an. No. No. Let me rephrase that. I was going to say something completely wrong. It's you're not going to be able to make money on YouTube without being in an MCN. Which at one point I was like, yes, I kind of agree with that. Now there's all these different means to make money. Okay, maybe directly from YouTube, maybe, right? Maybe directly from YouTube? Yeah, maybe not. But there are other ways of doing it, Patreon and all this kind of stuff, streaming, ask for people, donations, stuff like that, you know what I mean? There's other ways of doing it. It's just, don't get me wrong, though. Screenway, MCNs are still a big part of YouTube, too. Just the problem with MCNs is a lot of people got, not scammed necessarily, but they got not great contracts with these MCNs. There you go. See, right on their web page, they have AVGN as one of the things. One of the channels that comes up as the advertisement in their promotional videos. Oh, Pencil Floss is part of Screenwave Media's. Okay. Oh. So I'm trying to see if I know anybody else through Screenwave Media's. See, they're Mike Matei and Ryan. Oh. Huh. Anyway, I'm not saying they're bad, but it's just kind of sad in how they've sold themselves. Not that they sold their soul, in that bad kind of super bad. Oh, did you know gaming is part of Screenwave Media? I have no idea. I know that those kind of people, that whole section of people, whether it was John Tron or Peanut Butter Gamer or Space Hamster, they're all in the same kind of, I think it was Normal Boots. Normal Boots and so. Anyway, but let's keep looking. Creators, brands, games, store, contact. Creators. Join the network, contact ID, management, dashboard, brands, games. Screenwave Games? Screenwave Media have made games? I think actually I've heard about that. We're creating and publishing independent games for all audiences. Eagle Island. Oh, Use Your Words was made with Screenwave Media. Oh. Use Your Words is Pencil Floss's game. It's basically apples to apples, but digital apples to apples. So if you know apples to apples, it's basically apples to apples in basically apples to apples digitally. So if you don't know apples to apples, it's basically a card game where you get a topic, or you get you get one card that says a noun. So funny. And is it a verb? No, a noun. I think it's a noun. And then you have to give them another noun, or is it an adjective? I don't even know. I'm sorry. me look it up. I'm sorry. I don't know the exact details of this. I haven't played it in a while. Yeah, judging picks a green apple card from the top of the stack, reads the word aloud, and places it on the table. 2 players, except the judge, quickly choose the red cards. But are they... How to play the apple game. The judge picks a green apple... I don't think so. What is the object of the game? How many cards? Use apples to apples, like cards against... Cards against many, yuck. Apples to apples, kid-friendly. Players try to convince the judge that there is the most matched... The best match. Your card, wait. Players try to convince the judge... No! I've never played it that way. Never played it that way. Wait. Players try to convince the judge, okay, that theirs is the best match. If the judge picks your card, you win the round. The first player to win 4 rounds wins the game. Apples to Apples Kids is easy to learn and fun to play. It's the perfect game for kids, families, and friends. That's never how I played it. I played it as you don't tell people whose card it was, and the judge just has to choose one. Because I've always played it as don't influence the judge. You're not supposed to influence the judge with anything. Nothing. You're always supposed to let the judge decide. Judge determine what it is. Anyway, so you pick a card there, and then you have to put a card that matches it best. So I think it's anyway, it's you pick a card. So say the word is like funny, happy, benign, right? Then you have to find a card that's either the most accurately to that word, like it describes, like that word is so close to that, or it's just really funny. Which is just like you take the card and it's really funny. So anyway, we'll see. That has nothing to do with what I was looking up for Screenwave Media. Sorry, nothing. Spookies, Jump Scare Mansion. Okay. Meme Machine, and then Eagle Island. Eagle Island I've heard of, and I think I don't even remember if I did, but I might have played it at Comic-Con 2015. I went to Comic-Con 2015. No, copyright 2018, so I don't think I did. I played games that were similar to it. All the like indie games where you're like a group of people and you have to fight other people. And there was, I think, 2 of those in the one place that I was testing. Like you could try games out for free. So anyway, that's a whole different thing to talk about. They were fun, honestly. I like them. They were good, but because it was one of those ones where like you have little pixelated like 8-bit looking characters, and like you just have to fight people, so you just have to attack them, and you get like a time limit. You just have to fight them. Whoever has the most wins. So, or you get it lives-wise, where I don't know if that game had lives, but sometimes it's like Smash Bros. Basically, but just more pixelated and more 8-bit looking. Anyway, so yeah, let's keep looking at this. Okay, so Screenwave Media, brands. What do you mean by brands now? We're making it easier than ever to bring our fans to your brand. Case studies. Code distraction. Keep talking and nobody explodes. For the game company, we distributed codes to key partners that reached over 5 million subscribers that guaranteed of 1 million views in a single campaign. This seems weird. Not that that's a lie, but yeah, I hate when you use the word guaranteed 1 million views. It's like, I don't know. You did your... Look, that's not fake. It's just, you did your research and you took your time to actually think, okay, this audience would like it. So it'll work. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, okay, testimonials. Working with Screenwave Media really helped us to get valuable exposure to the streaming community during the Kickstarter campaign, as we were able to showcase our technology with multiple streamers live on their shows. Lynn Breach, product manager of Screens. Skreens. No, Skreens. Sorry. Already edit this. Edit video. I'm trying to change the name of this stream now to Golf Galore. There. So yeah. I'm not. Yeah, so anyway, going back to games now. Now the reason I think that he left, was this. I think he did the same because I looked up on Reddit I just Googled actually. And I looked up and came across or found the thread on I think it was the Game Grumps actual like Reddit r/Game Grumps. I don't know if that's their official Game Grumps Reddit page. I have no idea. But I got to their stuff, and basically all I looked up was, why did JonTron leave Game Grumps? And someone's interpretation was, well, they need Game Grumps, or what they need is, sorry, so, I was looking at my own stuff, sorry, whoa, getting distracted here, so I came across it, and basically the thread said, it was a really long thread, it's explaining what he thought was going on, but basically it was JonTron left because Aaron told John Aaron I know Dan Abadan. Aaron Hansen. Yeah, I was right. Aaron Hansen. Okay, so Aaron Hansen. So Aaron basically told John, look, John, this is some guy's interpretation, like this is some guy's, theory on it too. So don't take this as fact. Please don't take this as fact. Nobody's ever come out and publicly said what happened with them. At least as far as I know. Anyway, basically it was, look, John, we need to make this you have to think about this in a business way. This is my, like this is how I make money. This is my whatever. And then John was basically like, but I like to see this as a hobby or as like a side thing, as a fun thing. I don't care about the money. Come on. And it might have also been because John had a channel that was already doing well. I'm not sure. And he thinks this is a side project. And for him, it might have been a side project. Because he had a channel that was working, he didn't need to have this be also successful. The same way this is Aaron's life, this is, or not, I was going to say life with work, but this is Aaron's, like, the way Aaron makes money. So therefore, Aaron went, no, you have to think of this as a business, as a monetizable thing, as a thing to make money. Like, and then John goes, not for me. And so he leaves. This is some guy's interpretation of it. And that's what I think might have happened with Mike and the Screenwave Media guys. Not that it's a bad thing. And it's bad. And that's the thing I was watching. In the video I was watching, the guy was also saying, yeah, I don't think, James and Mike are not going to be friends. I don't think they've broken their friendship. I think just their business partnership is done. And I'm like, yeah, I think so too. I don't think James and Mike will just stop being friends now. I don't think, anyway. I don't think. I mean, don't get me wrong, something bad could have happened and he's just covering something up, but I don't know. To me, it's not that bad in the sense that I don't think John is really, or not John, Mike is like bitter in any way. I don't think. At least not directly with James, because I think it would, if there is something wrong, it was with the Screenwave Media guys, because he did do a lot of stuff with Screenwave Media guys. He was doing stuff with Ryan, and then he did Mike and Tony Tuesdays, where they played lots of games together and whatnot every Tuesday, right? They live streamed every Tuesday, and so actually I don't know if it was every Tuesday. Well, it was Tuesdays. I don't know if it was every Tuesday. Anyway, so for me, I think it wasn't with James. I don't think James will have a big problem. Like, they'll have a big, feud and never talk to James. James and Michael never talk. And no, I think that if there is a problem, it was with Screenwave Media guys. And and Mike, not James and Mike. And I don't know if Scream of Media guys told Mike directly or told James to tell Mike, look, you got to tell him that this has to be done with a monetizable thing in mind, because if you don't, you can't be here anymore. He just can't do this. And maybe Mike realized that. Maybe Mike realized, yeah, I don't care for making, like, doing this as a business thing. And James went, okay, not in a bitter kind of way, like, oh, fine, you, whatever. Don't help me. No, I think it was more like a, don't help me. Be that way. No, I think it was more of a, yeah, like, you can't do it. And he goes, yeah, I think so. I mean, no hard feelings. I mean, just, if you gotta go, you gotta go. Like, I think it was a nice send-off. It's just the way that he didn't say anything that was kind of a little strange. And this, like, but you said nothing? Nothing at all. Nothing at all. And that's the other thing. For the long-time fans, like myself, who have been watching them, now I haven't watched them from the beginning. I didn't know they existed for a long time. But I watched them since about, 2012, 2011, 2012, maybe 13. Anyway. And so, I know of what old Cinemassacre was. Now, I was not going to say necessarily good Cinemassacre, because you might like this Cinemassacre better than the last Cinemassacre. Or not the last, but like the last section or era of Cinemassacre. And things evolve and things change, and you realize you can't be doing the same thing. And it's the internet. It's and specifically it's YouTube. Therefore, it's YouTube. And because it's YouTube, you have to change yourself to stay relevant, to stay engaging with your people, and to stay good with the algorithm. You know what I mean? Like, you have to stay popular with the algorithm, good with the algorithm. Now, I'm not saying that I like the fact that people have to do that. If you want a good podcast on that, look at the same podcast. So it's a Not So Common podcast. But look at the episode when he talks to. Is his name Mark? It's Mark. I don't know his last name. I'm sorry. Let me look it up. Let's make sure. Classic Game Room. Classic Game Room was a video game review web series produced, directed, edited, and hosted by Mark Bussier, Bussier, of Incom LLC. The show reviewed both retro and modern video games, along with gaming accessories, pinball machines, and miniature such as gaming mouse pads, and food products. Yeah. So anyway, he was a. Really? I heard it. First episode dated back to no. Well, I didn't know he was doing it for that long. Oh, actually, maybe I did know that. I just didn't remember that. First episode. Let me see if I can find the first episode. The real classic game room. Classic game room. The making of a classic game room. Anyway, so yeah, Mark. What is it now? Mark Bussier. Bussier. Anyway, and he talked about how YouTube is changing so much that he had to leave. He had to leave because it was not for him. He's like, I'm not here to get, not 5-year-olds, but like 9-year-olds, 9 to 14-year-olds. Sorry, it's not my audience. Because it wasn't at one point. And when YouTube first started, it wasn't 9-year-olds. It wasn't 9-year-olds. I mean, there were 9-year-olds on the platform, I'm sure, or using the platform. But at the beginning, it wasn't 100, not 100%, but it wasn't majority 9 to 14-year-olds. Like that adolescent. That young tween market, young tween age. It wasn't. The average was what, like 24 to 40 or something, and now it's like the average is like 15 or something. Because it's like 9 to 9 to 9 to 14 or so. No, sorry, 9 to like probably 20. 9 to like 20 years old. 9 to, yeah, about 9 to 20 now. In that like age group now. No, don't get me wrong, there's still people on there with like that are like 30 plus, and there are also people that are younger than that because there's YouTube Kids, but that's about the average. Anyway, so yeah, so yeah, you have to change around. Mike also came out like in one of the live streams and said, not came out and said like it's a secret or something that he came out and came clean. No, but like he explained why they changed their thumbnails on the videos, on the Angry Video Game Nerd videos. It was because they had to have thumbnails that worked with the algorithm better. Because the ones they had were not working with the algorithm. The clickable thumbnails. I'm not gonna anyway. The clickable thumbnails. Things that someone would click because it's flashing in your face. The stupidly big-headed stuff. And now look, I don't think they're awful, but they're not great thumbnails. I understand why he did it, obviously, but they're not great thumbnails. No, they're like bad. Now I see that the other thumbnails are not what YouTube likes now, but the ones that they have are just no. If you're trying to say that these are things that what's the word? That things that no. Right? Like if you're saying this is like pure entertainment and this is actual cinematic like good stuff, then right? Then why are you making it look stupid? I'm sorry. Why are you getting all stupid with it? Like, what's his name always says that? Pat Conchi always says that in the week. But there are thumbnails at the home page. Really? Oh no. No, okay. Wait. I want to see what this is because I just literally clicked something on Reddit because I found a Reddit post that had all the old thumbnails on it. And I was like, oh, okay. Now, please tell me Cinemassacre does not look awful now. No, it's pretty much the same website. Okay, good. Good. Because, did he actually have it on there? Where? Now we'll go on Steam and Switch, okay, the games. Merch, James, Twitter, Mike, Twitch, producer, Justin Soldier, producer, Cinemassacre website, second channel. What are you saying? But there are thumbnails at the homepage. But you think about these thumbnails where they used James's face as on a black background with the game cover at the left. When you get them, someone should put up a page that has all the old thumbnails and link to the videos, like a portal to remember how it was when AVGN was good. Hello, and also this person just ended with when AVGN was good. I don't think AVGN is bad per se, but I do see how AVGN turns into this like. Now, if you like, I don't like some of old AVGN, because it's too in your face, screaming at you and swearing. I don't like that at all. But at least it's like you feel like it's genuine. Not even genuine. It's just it's crazy. It's like or entertaining. It's very entertaining, which I like that about it. But it was a little too much for me. right? And then it started to get less and less and less, to the point where now it's very, which it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, but it's very, like, it seems like James is being way more genuine and just like, I don't want to scream in your face anymore, right? And because I don't want to scream in your face anymore, I'll just make the David Jan videos way more, like, real. It feels more genuine to me in these new ones. A, it feels genuine, and B, it just feels a little bit too, like, sell out. No, not sell out in a bad way. Everybody has to make money some way. But the sponsorships and, like, the ads and the, you know, this, that, and the other thing. Which, and more skitty, kind of. Like, in the sense that, like, oh, let's do a stupid skit. Like, I don't like a lot of the skits now and the characters that they're adding in. And too much of this, like, the game almost feels like it's second to the skit that they have to make about the game. And they have to make this skit about the game because that's what you clicked the video for. And so you don't feel like you've been ripped off by clicking it and not getting something about this game. But it's not the same way it used to be, where the game was like majority of the video, and then there was a bit of whatever, let's fight a Joker who walks in, or let's fight Bugs Bunny, or let's fight, but this is like after I've played whatever 10 minutes of the video, 10 minutes or 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It's not the first bit being a little bit of skit and then somewhere in the middle and somewhere at the end. You know, I'm not saying that's exactly how it runs, but like it's around there. It's like, anyway, that's okay, it's fine. But yeah, he's come out and said that. So I thought he was like on board with a lot of which is why I don't think that might not be 100% of why Mike left, because he had a conflict with it. But it could be the fact that he just like not snapped, but he finally said enough's enough in the terms of like, I can't do this anymore. I don't think it's a bad thing. I just can't personally do this anymore. And maybe he wanted to do more and more of his own personal stuff. That Scheme Wave Media went, if you don't start doing like more with this, we have to say, please leave the channel. Please leave the channel. And so it's like, oh, like, which could be what happened. And then he realized, he goes, well, then I have to leave the channel, because he goes, I don't want to do so much, because if you like go back and listen to that episode of the Not So Common podcast, he talks about all the things he did for so long. He did James Will Make Mondays. He did Angry Video Game Nerd stuff. He promoted Angry Video Game Nerd stuff. He took emails from you, like, people. And there's so many apparently. And then he promoted. He wrote a lot of like AVG Monster Madness stuff. He did a lot of Monster Madness stuff. He did a lot of. They were doing video like movie reviews at one point. So he did a lot connected to that. He just did a lot. And that's why I'm just really. It just sounds really weird that James wouldn't make it a bigger deal than it really is. Sorry, James wouldn't make it a bigger deal than he made it out to be. He made it out to be like, oh, James is leaving. Oh well, we've like. He almost made it out to be this kind of like we fired him, but we're gonna tell all our fans that he just left naturally, so that we don't get a bad reputation that's saying, oh, you offed Mike Matei. You offed? Is that the word? Or ousted? Is that the right word? I'm trying to see. Definition of ousted. Definition of ousted.
Here's the definition of oust: drive out or expel someone from a position or place.
Yeah. You ousted him, like, oh, you ousted him, like, you drove him out, like, get out, like, you know, like, you kicked him out, kind of thing. So we're gonna say that. Not that that's what happened. I'm just saying, like, it comes off almost as, like, you're trying to please or keep the, like, mob from developing, you know? You know? Not saying that in the future we're not going to find out, you know, years from now, well, no, I was actually kicked out because blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. whatever they did to me, And it wasn't exactly great. No, I think it's more natural, like leaving. And look, I really don't care. At the end of the day, I really don't care because I saw the writing on the wall that the channel was changing when Ryan came along. I started to see the writing on the wall when Ryan came along, when they did their Mike and Ryan stuff, and I was like, because I saw the writing on the wall because Mike was doing something with Bootsy previously to Ryan and Mike and Ryan. And now, I'm not saying I don't hate Ryan, and I don't think Ryan doesn't know what he's saying. It's just, why did you just can Bootsy? Like, Bootsy just up and disappears from the channel completely. Nothing to do with Bootsy ever again. Kyle left too, or you haven't seen Kyle in a while, but Kyle was never a big, prominent person on the channel. Never. He was here and there. He was just, whatever. He's the guy who played Angry Video Game Nerd theme. I don't know if he wrote it even. I think he did. Anyway, he might have. I don't 100% know that for a fact. But he played the theme, and he would be in a few videos here and there, like James on Mac Mondays. And I feel like he was only there because they wanted to like either stretch out the people, like get more people on in certain episodes, or to play like 4-player games. So they just pulled him. Not that they don't like him, or like they just needed him. Excuse me. We're just going to use him for our own personal gain now, but he was never prominent, so I don't blame him not seeing him a lot. It's Bootsy, where Bootsy was decently involved in Cinemassacre for a while. He was in, what's it called? He was in a lot of games and board games, which I'm sad that ended too, because that's the thing with board games. He basically said it will, like he said, it's going to be over. It's not because I thought it was going to be more of a review thing where he was just going to keep reviewing random board games every so often, which would have been cool. But it turned too much into like a story with lore, like a series with lore, and I was just like, this is not. I don't care. I just don't care about that part of it. I came here for just the review. Couldn't care less about any of the rest of it. Because it started off being that way, just basically a review. And of course there were characters, but it at least was at the heart of it, it was just a review. It was just a review of a video game, and nobody really cared. It was just a review of a video game, board game, and that's what it was. And they had Mike in to be the absolute, the bum, the butthole, the jerk, the cheating little twerp, and then they had the clumsy, Bootsy come in and be like, oh no, I ruined the game because I did this or that or whatever. It was like, Mike was there for one thing, like Mike was there because he was a cheater, and then Bootsy ruined it because he didn't even know what he was doing wrong, and he messes everything up. Because everybody has that friend playing board games. The first guy who won, who cheats. Everybody has that. Sorry. Especially in board games, but in a lot of things. But especially in board games. And then you have the guy who who isn't playing properly, but doesn't know he's not playing properly. Especially with something like Monopoly or like those kind of games where you already don't know exactly how. Nobody plays it exactly right. They all have their weird house rules for that game. I can talk about that too, and how the fact that everybody's got their stupid house rules for Monopoly. But yeah. And you don't even know what you've done wrong. Like, wait, you're not supposed to do that? And he's like, no! And nobody notices for a while. Because it's not super obvious, Anyway. Yeah. But anyway, so those guys are gone. So I thought Mike was the last, shred of old Cinemassacre that they had. Which is why I kept watching them. Because I really only cared about James on Mac Mondays. Because when they did rental reviews, I'm sorry, I didn't care. I didn't care. I didn't care for 99%. Also because I didn't watch a lot of those movies, so I didn't care their opinion on a lot of those movies. Movies, TV shows, or whatever they did. But even the few I did watch, I was like, I don't really care. This is not the greatest. I'm sorry. Not that it's a bad show or a bad thing they had going on the channel. It's just it was not for me personally. Anyway. But, yeah, so. Yeah, see? They got all the old Cinemassacre. Oh, where are they? Where's the one thread that I found? What the heck? I found a thread somewhere saying there. See, I have it there, but where? Cinematic Archive. .github. Welcome to Cinematic Archives. Videos, site posts, videos, AVGN, gallery, maybe gallery. AVGN title cards. There you go. AVGN title cards. There's all the title cards. I love, and you know why I like the old ones too? The old ones, I think, I don't know if 99% of them, I don't know if all of them were, but a big majority of them were made by Mike, or drawn by Mike, and so, it was great. Look at them all. They're so, I mean, I some of them where they're just bizarre and weird and whatever, but I like them, and now it's very much him, big face, and a screenshot of something. I don't know. I don't like the big-headed people where it's like, basically it's just this, and maybe it's pointing at something, or maybe it's holding something, or it's like, that's the thumbnail. Like, those are thumbnails now on YouTube, and it's disgusting. I use them sometimes too. I have to be honest, I do use them sometimes too. I don't like how I use them, but I use them on my videos too, so I don't want to be a hypocrite here. I don't want to have to use them, but, that's YouTube. You have to. You have to. You just have to. You have to. Ow, I should have gone to the Sophie. So you have to. You have to. Because that's just YouTube. And you don't like it, leave. You have to be like Mark Borsie. Bursie. I don't know exactly what his name. Anyway. So yeah. You do. You have to be like that guy. Or if you don't like it, you just be like that guy. He just left. He just left and went, no. He just really no. You keep playing the system's, the algorithm's stupid game that I don't like. So that's what he did. That's what he came to the conclusion. There you go. I've archived all the AVGN cinematic. There you go. There it is. Got them all. All? I don't know if it's all. Let me see if it's all. No. No, because this guy's got them on GitHub, so I don't know. Where'd it go? Oh. There. So AVGN title cards, yeah. Let me just see if any of them, any of these, sorry. Let me see if any of these actually, line up. Let's just click one, and let's see. Star Trek. What about Star Trek? Star Trek's like early? Or no? Star Trek is a little bit later, actually. No, it's a little bit later. Star Trek. Ew. But that's the thing. I don't know. Maybe they switched the YouTube thumbnails with the title cards on the website. Like, maybe the two are different. I don't know. I'm not sure. I remember some of these, so maybe some of them, maybe they were different. Maybe they were different, like the two of them were different, the title cards and the thumbnails. I don't know, but, oh man, I've been going for an hour. Jeez Louise. Hour and 4 minutes. Wow. Anyway, that's my thoughts on that. I mean, look, it's not bad that Mike left, and I don't blame him if he's unofficial. Okay, there you go. It's not an official thing. I don't think it's official either, but I remember some of these ones too. So, from this Reddit post, Reddit post. Sorry. So I do think that maybe the two were different from each other. I don't 100% know. No, that's a bunch of hooey because you're looking at this one and you go, that's not the thumbnail of the video, the Batman video. Oh, Batman. I love that. Batman Part 1, Batman Part 2. No. It's not the thumbnail of the Batman video. It's just a screenshot from the Batman video. He didn't archive them all. Go back. What the heck just happened? I don't want to do that. Just a sec. For those unaware, Mike stated, stated, I agree with you. They gotta do what they gotta do. It's how YouTube operates, yeah. It just sucks because AVGN is like one of my original gaming channels. One of the original gaming channels, and now they're turning themselves into every other gaming channel out there. Yeah, that's the other thing. I thought that they would stay the same for a long time because they went all the way up to like 2017 before any of this started, or maybe it was early 2017, or maybe somewhere in 2017 when they transitioned, but I think it was about 2017 when they were still being the same channel they were before they sold the rights to Screenwave, so media. So I don't know. I don't think it's horrible. I just don't like it personally. I see why they have to do it, but I don't like it personally. It's okay. The new thumbnails actually do work. By the way, got recommended some forgotten AVGN videos like Independence Day. Yeah, and that's a weird thing too, where like we're reminiscing and we're like missing old thumbnails. Thumbnails, things you never thought you would have actually missed. You're missing now. You're like, oh, I missed that though. Anyway, I'm going to be done for now because I've been going for an hour and 6 minutes. But done. So cool. They never should have changed the thumbnails in the first place. They had to though. Mike stated they had to because it wasn't working. Now, I'm not saying it wouldn't have worked because there would have still been enough people who actually cared, right? But I do think that to get new people or to get other people or to find old videos, they had to change something else. Cool, they never yeah. They really should change it back. The new ones aren't as good. They're not as good, but they work for YouTube's algorithm. So, like, what do you want them to do? Do nothing? Seriously. What do you want them to do? Nothing? It works. It does work. I also don't think they look as good. This is what AVGN should look like. Looking at these, I can see why they changed them. The originals were just screenshots from the video. It's opinion, if they're better or not. But personally, I like the old ones because that's how they've been for more than a decade, and they shouldn't change. That's the other thing people say. Change. I think Matthias, I don't know his last name, but Matthias from the Matthias channel says that a lot. He just talks about change and how if you don't change, you'll never evolve and you'll never grow. Obviously, you'll never grow. You sit and do the same thing every day, you'll never grow. Right? You'll never grow. Now, I'm not saying all change is great. Some things can stay the same, obviously, because like if you change them, you'll just screw certain things up. But other things have to change. So like this, I understand. And they're all talking about it like, well, you can't change because it's been like this for 10 years. Like, yeah, so maybe they realized it can't keep staying like this. I don't know. I'm just speculating here, you know? So anyway. It's such a fickle thing to be bothered by, though. It's a freaking thumbnail. Because of how YouTube works, they had every reason to change them and no reason not to. Yeah, I know. That's the other thing. The way YouTube works, they had to. They had to just do that. Sorry, they had to change it. Because if they didn't change it, they wouldn't be able to stay on YouTube the way they do. That too, yeah. This is just people replying to the post about this guy has all the thumbnails. So that's how thumbnails worked in the old days. They were screenshots of the middle of a video, and you couldn't change them. There's also that I've always heard about too. I've heard people talk about the fact that it was like revolutionary when YouTube let you put your own thumbnail, or at least pick more than just one thumbnail. Because people at in the early days, I remember people talk about things like the early days where they would kind of figure out where kind of the middle of the video would be, and then they'd place something really like eye-catching or jaw-dropping or controversial almost even in the middle, and they just whether it was like some guy getting stabbed or it was like a fight of some kind, like or like punching somebody or boobies, they would do something like that or put like something flashy. And some people knew exactly what time that was based on their videos, so they would know, okay, put it here, do it. They had like a system to go by. But I mean, hey, you got to do. I hate that thing, but you got to do what you got to do. It's like whatever. So yeah. So they had to. So yeah, it was the middle of the thing. So it was just a thumbnail. And you couldn't change it. So I've heard stories like people were like, the minute you could change your thumbnail to anything other than the middle was a revolution, because then you could make it whatever you wanted. Because nowadays people do that too, where they'll still. I didn't even say it in the video. Oh, get it for the thumbnail. Oh, let's get the thumbnail. So they'll like hold up whatever they're doing, or they'll point at something, or they'll stop and go, or like the baking channels will hold up something they baked and just go like where's it like. I can't do this properly. Right? So, I'm not saying it's wrong. It's the way YouTube works, but get some more creative thumbnails. I'm sorry. Let me look at some of Pat Contry's thumbnails. See, Pat Contry always talks about the fact that he made videos and he likes people like James and Mike because let's see some of the like thumbnails of old videos. Okay. He also does a bit of this like him, big face, whatever. He did, but not in the same way. At least it was creative. Literally the way Blinks Games. The way they do it is it's literally the huge faces, like it's and that's the thing that I hate about these new YouTube thumbnails. It's all exactly the same, like exactly the same. It's just ridiculous. It's not the worst, but it's ridiculously like, oh god, I don't like how they're exactly the same. Just change one or two things. And sometimes it's exactly the same picture of the person. Like it's this. And then it's used for like 10 videos, 15 videos. And then they'll maybe change it after a certain amount of videos, 10, 15, 20. And then they'll change it to like... And then use that for 10 or 15 videos. It's I don't like it, but I understand why they do it. Yeah. So. It's a fraud. It's a fraud. I don't think it's a fraud. Sorry. I'm trying all these like things. I mean, Patinius Punk is better than you, responding to his harsh comments about me. Oh, God. That's got something really bad, but yeah. So. And maybe they've come a little cleaner too, because I think it was James who talked about how it was No, I don't want to play it. It was, you know what's BS? And how he couldn't say, 'cause they were doing it with, like, different, like, they were working with someone, I don't remember who they were working with, and so they had to make it, like, cleaner. I don't know if it was actually cleaner. They still said, say that word in there somewhere, in there. And it's going to be a bi-monthly thing. Excuse me. And I remember that episode was the first of the new episodes, and he basically said, well, what's bi-monthly? Come on, what's bi-monthly? Does that mean twice a month or once every 2 months? No, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to get a copyright. Yeah.
With the firing of Willie Randolph and my New York Knicks sucking it up, I've decided a good way to stay positive would be to play a classic NES baseball game. But which one? Alright, I want to pick a baseball game. Yeah, I'll make sure I know I actually take the picture right. I want to pick a baseball game. Which one to go for?
Oh, this is back when he's still I don't know, I just clicked Patton's Punk and looking at YouTube stuff. He's back. He's still in New Jersey. Anyway. It's 2008. Wow. Anyway. So yeah. He said that like so I probably should have seen the writing on the wall. I think to get more clean and to more nice and family friendly. That's the other thing. It's the family friendliness of it. But he also said in stuff like nerd videos somewhere, I don't remember where he said it, on a episode of James McMondays or somewhere else or separately on something else, that it was basically, he's like, no, the nerd's gonna keep swearing because that's just that's the nerd. It's not the nerd without that. I'm like, but you don't have to. Not that I'm against it, I just personally don't like it. Like, I don't, I'm not gonna go there, but anyway.